trying to think of other good ones.
I mean, pretty much anybody is good in my book for the spam. I'm significantly behind. Hold that thought. This is more action.
Yeah, hopping on in. Effort just gonna boop away the Jin, and it looks like this trade slightly gonna go the way of Nongshim. Yeah, it can be pretty rough in that early game, of course, for that lane, as another engage gonna come down here, but Kellen a little bit short on that one. Just gonna lock down Effort. Kellen gets booped into the air, but not much comes of it. Croco's here again. As with that mid priority, I feel like Croco's really trying to get aggressive, and it looks like he wants to go into the bottom lane. Here we get the knockup on a Kellen. Do they have that burst damage? The flash will come in, and Kellen, extremely tanky, as you mentioned, is going to survive, and now Effort has to flash away as Peanut makes his way in, and nobody's actually going to die here, and this is his mid priority. Fate going to come down here and be annoying, but we'll see if he can actually get anything done from this.
Biggest winner is Bay right now. He could actually take a breath.
Ooh, Fate's going really aggressive here. Croco finally comes in. Was it just a bait all the time? Yes, it was. First blood comes in as my cat jumps on the desk, and Duckdom.
You know how this continues. Is Effort once again going to be aggressive?
Oh man, Duckdom here with no summoners gets popped on, but actually Effort is the one that overextends, and now he's going to get burst down, but Route hitting level 6 and doing insane damage to Kellen there, showing that huge team fighting ability from the Samira. Knockup coming down onto the Gnar. Bay has to flash away, actually avoids the collateral damage, but at the same time, Peanut coming in here says, well, I'm just going to go forward. I have to get this Rift Herald anyway. Going to be looking for the kill onto the Zoe. Does not.
Very, very well. Now Rich is in trouble again.
Oh, man. What's he doing out here still? He gets clapped out of the air. We'll see if he can get away from this one. Flash comes through. In fact, get away. So not so bad at the end of it all. But here's how this all started once again down at the bottom.
It's the level 6 that gets hit that you talked about that is the really big issue here. As Roots got it, you can see he's able to finish his meter here as he retreats and gets his S-class or whatever it's called. I always forget the name of it, but he's able to activate his ult, right, as he's done a ton of damage. He's hit a bunch of abilities there. And Rel has got so much CC, you feel safe, but not enough. This is going to be the Summit engage here with the Oranhorn. As Peanut wants the Rift Herald, and he just feels like there's no way out no matter what. He has to try to go on to Fate, but the damage is too much. Ragnarok is going to stop him from getting CC'd, but it's not going to stop him from eating.
In the mid lane and also the jungle, as Croco is helping out down there, but a nice lockdown onto Effort. He gets caught here as opening up from the backside is the Jin. They're going to lock him down, and now coming in pretty late here is Fate, trying to bait for the rest of his team to come in, and will he be able to do so again? Yes, he will, as Fate comes in, but actually gets booped down by Rich, who will pick up the kill, but now Root getting into the fight, trying to build up to that S-class, and there he is going to build up to it, but now trying to pick up that kill onto the Rel. He will finally do it, as Rich will go down to the side of Root, and Root will come down and try to finish off Peanut and should be able to double kill.
He did so much in that longer fight, and with the stopwatch from Kellen, it feels like he's thinking that he's going to escape. So we just have the curtain call here. But look at where Kellen goes. It's hard to explain without showing you where he's trying to stand there and who he's trying to link with.
Yeah.
Peanut in this case.
This is not looking too good. 2v5. Duckdom trying to turn it on to Root, see what he can get done. You can see Kellen desperately trying to sacrifice his life in hopes of saving Duckdom, or at least buying some time. As one final shot, and that's going to be an extra kill.
Now, this is Gnomeship on the map. They're just always out-rotating their opponents and trying to trade better. This is a bad spot to be.
Not again. They're going to get caught here underneath their turret, as that's going to be another kill onto the Jin.
Might be more because his turret's dead.
Yeah, Kellen's just going to die too. He's going to try to flash and make it over to Bay, but that's 0 and 5. Whereas the enemy's Samira has 5 of those kills. As now they're looking to trade here onto Rich. Doesn't look like he, he realized this was coming, so he was go for a different lane. As I say that, though, they are going to be looking for a dive onto Summit as the Ragnarok comes in here. Bay taking a lot of damage early on. Do they have the damage to burst through Ornn? Yes, they do. So a nice little trade back
game when he had that zone around the Drake.
Oh, no.
This is a bit
oh no! Not again! He's trying to dash away with the Gale Force. Nearly, just barely, it looks like, able to get away here.
So much more poke damage. I mean, look at what he's capable of doing here, even with just one minion wave. Look at the vision control they're taking away from Nongshim now. Suddenly, Zoe looks like an insanely powerful pick, given the situation. He's got a little bit of extra mobility here with that pickup, too.
Oh, Nongshim trying to get in here and force it with the Meganar. Can they try to burst down this Ornn before he gets anything done? Does get the triple knockup, does the Ornn, but he does go down. Rich rather, trying to boop some heads into the wall, but Rich is going to go down, and now there's not much of a front line to the side of Nongshim as, oh man, Duckdom just immediately gets one-tapped on the backside. I mean, they are so massively stacked right now as Peanut is seemingly alone, but actually he does have Kellen coming in, Duckdom trying to help out, Teleport coming in from Bay. But with the flash coming out, okay, Bay is actually going for this. He is going to use that Alistar ultimate and just...
coming in from Bay, and the idea was there, but unfortunately the execution a little bit weak.
Yeah, now they're just getting burst down underneath the turrets. The Samira goes in, and you can see that Rich is desperate to get a flank and actually kills the Zoe somehow. So nicely done, I suppose, but he is a bit alone, as everybody else in his backline is just being shred to pieces here. They will go down fighting. And that's exactly what they're trying to do here. They want to go for the fight. They're looking for the Ornn again. They're going to deny that ultimate coming in here, but do they have the damage as Root is going to get another kill and immediately just shreds that front line down. Doesn't really look like Nongshim have a chance in this one at all.
Around the top side of the pit first, and watch Fate in this fight too. He just shoots Kellen. Kellen's half health just from one orb or one Q connecting there. Base the next target, and like he actually itemized into Leandri's, but you wouldn't believe it based on the burst damage you're seeing from this champion right now.
Peanut's like, just wait up, guys. I'm gonna take this inner turret. Don't worry, I'll be there eventually. As the Ornn ultimate gonna knock up Kellen as he just disappears again. And man, there are just so many super fed members on the side of Live Sandbox at this point in time. Rich trying to get it done. The Silas goes 100-0 in about 0.3 seconds. As that's going to be a double kill over to the side of Root. And again, like I said, you know, Nongshim at least make it fun. They're not going to go down without a fight. But at the end of the day, they did die 28 times. And that is going to be the win going to the side of Live Sandbox, as they will tie up the series.
Yeah, very much a different Zoe game here for Fate. It was a highlight reel for him throughout the